Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to go ahead and YouTube my newest creation, which I have completely fallen in love with. Tell you a little bit about it. This is my speaker box. I'm calling this the Freedom Box. One, because I serve in the military. Two, it gives you freedom of being able to rock out anywhere you want to, and being able to take your tunes with you. I built this while I was deployed to Afghanistan as a flight medic in a medevac unit. Reason being is I wanted a speaker box, a portable speaker box that I could take with me that I could jam out on. We used this during like aircraft washes, and when we were out doing pre-flights, we'd roll this thing out with me, or with us, and rock out to our favorite tunes. Tell you a little bit about it on the outside. Well, step back real quick. I had wanted like a Bose. I really like the sound of those, but nothing I could find would just jam and give you the bass and the sound that music deserves and that I want. So this is what I came up with. I'll start on the outside. As you can see, that is an 8-inch polyplanar. I got that off of eBay. It's like a $199 speaker, $129. Got it for like $50. On the other side, on both sides, opposite of each other, I have two JBL 6.5s. These are marine grade speakers, so hopefully, you know, if I'm out in the weather, which I have been, it rocks out and I cause no damage to the speaker system themselves. Moving around, I have a pile. I'm running this with a pile amp. It was about $50. Pretty good deal. It works pretty well. That amp itself, I don't need a radio or anything along those lines. That amp has a audio in, which is on the inside, and it came with a volume control. So all you really need is just the amp, so you can plug your phone in. I have it. Mine is wired up Bluetooth. Over onto the other side, I have a 110 outlet. This is on the inside. I also have a power strip, so I could power, if I plugged in an extension cord on the outside, I could power, you know, if I wanted to put a projector or something in there when it was plugged in on the outside, I could do that. Later down the road, I will set it up to where I can have a switch. I'm looking at a switch to put into it that if I wanted to just run battery, I could flip the switch, plug in a 110, and then it would run everything just off of 110 AC power. It's a 12-volt system. This is a Coleman, I think it's a 50-gallon, 55-gallon. Has a pullable handle, so I can roll it around. This thing has gotten pretty heavy. Tires on it, or wheels on it, they've kind of gone to garbage. I've rolled it around the gravel. Rolled it through sand. It's time to upgrade the wheels, but that's later down the road. All in all, wife's going to hate me for saying this, but I've probably got 500, 550 into it. I probably could build one now for about 350. A lot of mistakes I made. I've blown things, had to reorder, you know, adding things to it. This has become a project, almost like a Harley. You just keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it and having fun with it. So that's enough of the outside. I've got it tattooed up with some patches that I was given by the different units which I supported, Italian, Spanish, and some other guys that were downrange. So this is what I've come up with. All right, I'm going to lift open the deck. This is my favorite part. All right, as you can see on the inside, there's 4 speakers total. It's a 4-channel amp. I have a cigarette lighter. Here I have a voltmeter. Here I have 2 USB plugins which charge, when I plug it in, it charges my USB dongle, or not my USB, but my audio Bluetooth dongle. You could also just line in directly from your phone to here. Another speaker. This here is an LED light strip which I have. The deck itself, it took me quite a bit to work the deck out. Had to, you know, cut sand. This is my second or third deck. This one's actually made out of plywood. over onto the side. This here is a attachment for my battery charger. I was going to plug the battery charger into my strip and then just plug into here, which then would power the strip, the battery charger. I've done that. I blew something. It gets too hot inside, so I just left it here, and I've found that this works out pretty well. Going ahead and lifting up the inside, I need to get I've got a couple drawer pulls which I'm going to attach, so when I lift this up, and it makes it a little bit easier. Lifting it makes it painful. Holding the camera one side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I show you the inside, which I think you just caught a peek of, if you are into speaker wiring or electronics, please don't knock me for this. This is my first setup with running wires and kind of getting electricity going. I'm new at it, but this is what I came up with. Most people thought I was building an IED while I was creating this, and this is what I've come up with. So, on the inside, there it is. All right, as you can tell, I have two. This is my negative. Got my positive onto that side. My battery. I've got two. Those are wheelchair batteries. They're about $22 on Amazon. They're wired in parallel or series. I forget which one it is, but it's 12 volts. I've got two batteries wired together. It doubles the amount. So I got about 38 amp hours. If you look in the back, you can see that I have a pile amp. That's what I have. It works pretty good. It's the marine amp. Works really nice. See if I can zoom in on it. There's my 110 power outlet. There's the outside, or that's the inside of my 110 plug. Got my speakers. I added some foam into it. Just kind of gives me a little bit more better bass. Treble sounds better. Like I said, here's all the back side of it. I've learned quite a bit while building this, and it sounds pretty damn good, to be honest with you. It's probably the best portable system that I've heard. Let's go through. Let me go ahead and close this up. I think I've covered everything on the inside. Once again, just show you, kind of works there. Bam. As you can see, blue light comes on. Got this light already on, so it's showing it's set up to go. When I turn on my voltmeter, usually this LED strip will light up. It's blown. Actually, I cut it by accident. But when I turn on the voltmeter switch, I get some lights on the outside, some cool effect. It's just kind of neat, pretty spiffy, and what everybody else is waiting on. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some music. For all you Texas guys, got a little Pat Green. Figured let's give him a little help along the way. Not that he needs it, but Pat Green. So right now, my phone is all the way up. I've got it wired in Bluetooth. My volume knob is all the way down. So we'll go ahead and just turn it, as you can see, just a smidgen. I got no direction. On a scale of 1 to 10, that knob's at about 1.5. So, as you can tell, it's pretty good. Close the deck up. And that's the Freedom Box. I'm just looking for a happy ending. All I'm looking for is you. Alright, live in housing. I can't jam it out too much. I'd love to give you full effect, but just let me say that I have turned this on inside of a hangar, and at about a half mile away I could hear it jamming out. It was dark, but you could hear it jamming out from about a half mile away, and it sounds freaking awesome. So if anybody has any questions or interested in, I kind of thought about start building them, getting close to retirement. Thought maybe this would be something cool that I could do for people. Got a couple other ideas that I want to do with some speakers. Hit me up, or if you just want to build one yourself, let me know. I'd be more than happy to kind of run you through what I did and my trials and tribulations. that I went through building this. It took me about a month and a half. Like I said, Amazon's slow in Afghanistan. Had to buy multiple things, but it was ball doing it, and you know, nothing is better than something you build. I got some pride in it, and if you got any questions, or if you just like it, you know, click like on YouTube. This is gonna be my first YouTube video that I upload, so let me know what you think. Take care, rock on, and see ya.